Hello again, Cricut lovers. I have a third and final part in the Knockout series. There is a version where there's an outline left between your text, each of your text or your image. Let me scroll up and show you what I've done. I was playing around this morning. I have some friends getting married a little later this year, and I thought I would just use their names. I'm going to do one of those tile block things that people are getting, I think, at Home Depot. And I'm going to put their name on it in some etched vinyl, the last name, or I may just use the etching cream and then put their names in the middle like this. So I'm going to show you how I did this. I first made a little template for me to use for the size of the tile. They are 4x12s, so I went ahead and got that down so I know the sizing of the rest of my names. I'm going to go ahead and hide everything else. Okay, and I've already searched for what fonts that I want to use. So I'm going to insert the text for their last name. And I'm using Gorney, I think is how you say that. Okay. Get this sized. Might put my letters a little closer. Okay, now I'm going to insert their names. Alright, I've already got my font picked. Okay, I like Arlisa, I'm not sure how to say that. Okay, I like to supersize my fonts where I can see them much better. Ungrouping them. Okay, I've got that where I want him. Go ahead and weld it so I don't accidentally move anything around. Okay, I'm going to get her name positioned. Okay, now I'm going to weld her name together. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weld everything now to make it all one. Okay, I'm going to make this another color. Just make it white. And I'm going to go up here and get it sized. Okay, I've got it the size I want. Now before we do any slicing or anything like that, I'm going to duplicate this a whole bunch of times. Maybe 5 or 6. Okay, I'm going to take one and get it out of the way. We don't want it to change it in any shape or form. Okay, duplicate. Needed 5. Okay, now here's the trick I found. I've seen other videos of people doing it other ways. I wanted to see if this would what I'm going to do is actually going to work. I tried it this morning and it did. So I am taking 2 of the duplicated names and I'm putting one just kind of offset from the other one. And now I'm going to group them and weld them. And I'm going to do this several more times. I'm going to take all these copies and now I'm going to take this one and put it down just a little bit. Then I have the other one. And weld that. Okay, and you want to keep welding these duplicates on top until you don't have any holes like this and like that. So you may have to do, depending on your font, you may have to do 5, 6, 4, just depending on what you use. So now I'm going to take this layer and offset it a little to the left. Select and weld. And this is probably a technique you would just kind of have to play with. So I'm going to duplicate just a couple more times. Okay, I'm going to take this one and maybe put it where it's up just a little higher. Weld it again. Oh, I think I grabbed too much. So let's undo that. Oh, undo that. My screen recorder makes everything kind of have a delay and doing weird things. Okay, so I just have the 2 selected, so we just want those welded. Okay, and don't worry if if anything fills in like this. We'll take care of that problem later. Okay, I'm going to bring this to the front. Okay, get this one on the front. And I want to try to cover up now any little holes that I've left. So weld that. Okay, I'll go ahead and do one more. Bring this to the front. Okay, we'll do this one last time and see what happens. Okay, now we're going to take this and position it back up here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate my Grabara. Just in case. Okay, now we want to select the names and then the last name and slice. Okay, now we want this to go away, and then we want that to go away, and then we want, let me move that so I can get to that. Then we want that to go away. Okay, now we'll bring in the thinner version. And now we have the little bit of the outline. I don't think I have this lined up perfectly, but you get the idea. You can just, different fonts are going to give you the better results than others. I'm going to take a look at this and see if there's any little pieces I can contour out to kind of clean it up. So that font may have left some little stragglers behind. Like this little tiny little piece right there. We can clean that up. That little tiny piece. You can zoom in pretty close on this. These little tiny pieces. Get those cleaned up and make it look much better. Maybe get rid of that one. There's one more teeny tiny little piece there. Make him go away. Little one right there. Maybe this little one right here. Okay. Slight difference, but it looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to do the established. And I've picked a font, Baskerville, I think is how you say that. Earlier when I was testing this out, I kept trying to put Bakersville, and I couldn't find it. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? It's Baskerville. Okay. Get this put up here. Alright, and then I'm going to attach my black colors together so that they will cut. And there you go. That is how you can do the knockout method and leave a little bit of space in between each of your letters. That's probably much easier when you're piecing your names back together, if you have just that little bit of leeway. So a lot of people are doing this. It looks really cute. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the parts 1, 2, and 3 of the different knockout methods. Have a great day. I appreciate you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for videos for me to do or any questions or comments, please leave them below and I will respond as quick as I can. Thank you so much.